On number 27, we have an equation, but we don't just have two terms, so we can't solve by cross multiplication. What we're going to do instead is multiply through by an LCD to make sure that all of our denominators disappear and we get rid of our fractions. Then our equation will be much simpler to solve. An alternative that I've seen some students do is that they like to get a common denominator for each term and then get rid of the denominator. I think that's a few more steps, so I think I'll just go ahead and multiply through by the LCD. Remember, the LCD has to have factors that appear in any of the denominators. So we have an x and an x minus 1. We're going to multiply both sides of the equation by x times x minus 1. Remember, we have to do this to maintain the equality of the equation. Always do the same thing to both sides. Now, because the left side has two terms, I usually write this twice, just so that I can keep track of anything that cancels. So with the first term on the left, the x's will cancel, and I get x minus 1 times x plus 3. For my second term, I get negative 1 times x minus 1. So that's just minus x times x minus 1. On the right side of my equation, the x minus 1's cancel, and I just get x. Let's go ahead and distribute everything so that we can combine like terms. Remember, we can't do that until we get rid of all these parentheses. Here we'll get x squared plus 3x and minus 1x is plus 2x minus 3 minus x squared. And when we distribute that negative x times negative 1, remember you're going to get plus x equals x. Now, as we start to combine like terms, we'll see that the x squareds cancel out. Plus x squared and minus x squared add up to 0. Let's go ahead and move all our x's to one side and leave our constant there on the left. We have 2x plus 1x on the left. That's 3x. So let's subtract 3x from both sides. X's are gone, and we have negative 3 left on the left side, and we have negative 2x on the right side. To solve for x, we'll just need to divide by negative 2. And we get x equals 3/2. Remember to go back up to our top equation and make sure that an x of 3/2 does not cause our denominator to go to 0 in any way.